Hello, everybody. My name is Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast. We're coming to you live from round 3 of the Crossroads Classic, round 3 of 5. For this round, I am joined by my good friend, Tommy Adams.
Hey, thanks for letting me hop on.
Of course, of course. So we got Matt Nute versus Gregory McFall in this matchup. And Tommy, we got a bit of a treat here on the left side of your screen. You want to go ahead and start breaking down the lists?
Let's start with Matt Nute. He has 6 Hawks, Scum Hawks, right?
What? How many?
6 Spice Runners. And backing them up is Sunny Bounder in the M3A Seek with Munitions, Fairsafes, and Thread Tracers. So a bunch of focus locks going on. And on the other side, Republic is one of my local players, Greg McFall. He has Warthog with Clone Commando Cody, 2 Jedi Knights with Delta 7B, and the ARC 170 with R4P Astromech.
Well, for everybody at home, you know what time it is. It is time for you to choose your champion. So both of these lists, Tommy, pretty light on upgrades. Mm-hmm. They're really relying on the ships to do the work here. Now, Matt Nute, I think a hero of the people for bringing 6 Spice Runners. And Gregory's just going straight at him.
I've played against Greg Logan before. He is very aggressive with this list. He's told me before, and I played against him, and he whooped me pretty good with it. So. And if you notice, Matt already did a cheeky thing. He stopped with all of his Hawks right off the bat. Mm-hmm. So the best way to see where your opponent's going to commit is just either doing one straight. The second best is just stopping completely.
Just like, what if I just take a turn off?
Yep. You got good enough blues to do that, so...
Yeah, you got Sunny Bounder out there is a 32-point, I don't want to say filler ship, but really the purpose of it is to try to get those thread tracers off. Yep. And you have the possibility with those Spice Runners, because they have the turret, is basically surround a ship. You get target locks from everybody, and you're taking, up to 7 shots at a single ship.
Yeah.
And if I'm Matt, I'm licking my chops at some of those 1 agility ships. Warthog for 56. You got the 104th Battalion, the ARC 170 for 44 points. Those seem like good times.
Yeah, and what's also neat about with these Hawks is that they can focus rotate very easily as well to just swarm something. And then Sunny says, okay, we're going to lock this fella. So it's very easy for time on target with them. And they have a red boost as well and a red jam. So they can just overwhelm your defenses by just sheer number of attacks. So, and I know for Greg especially, like I mentioned before, he really loves the aggressive approach.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see what happens here. Looks like Matt's giving it a classic, just 1 forward to victory. Here, I'm curious to see if Greg is going to actually follow suit, or
he's probably is going to break it off fast. This is what he's there not to mess around. That's one of his catchphrases. He's there to do the damage. And now you had a list similar to Greg's round 1. Is that right?
Similar to Greg's? Yeah, there was a LAT and 3 ARC 170s.
He's also another local player of mine down in Kentucky.
All right, and so that's where all these LATs came from. Kentucky went and brought the LAT army.
They are the only 2 that fly that list.
Oh, okay.
So you just having to catch both of them.
Well, in that first round, that LAT list lost a nail biter.
Ooh.
Yeah, the last couple rounds got away from him, but he did end up losing that match. We'll see if Gregory can have a little bit of a stronger showing for the ARC 170. But man, I'm really curious. The action bar on the Hawk is absolutely amazing, right? You have so many options.
Yes.
Go ahead and pull up one of these. All right, you got focus rotate, target lock rotate. You're gonna get shots. And you have the possibility of a turn where all these Hawks decide to boost. If they really need it. I doubt he'll ever actually do that, but you can.
Though all I want, it's a good block, sneak block on it. As we see, he's coming in fast.
We jousting. Now, there might be some long-range shots here from Sunny Bounder taking some shots from that Arc 170 and the lat, and it looks like Gregory identified that as a possible weakness in the squad, is the fact that that M3A has to move just a bit faster than the Hawks.
Yeah, if there's anything you'd want to probably take out is a ship that's different. It's always a good idea.
Oh, look at the aggression
But also,
here.
it's Sunny can just also just natty out and add another natty to it.
I mean, yeah, but Sunny Bounder is a creature whose legend is made on of small percentage moments.
Oh, I've seen the triple crit before.
I mean, I have two, but I'm saying, like, it's not.
I still feel like it's the best choice to go after Sunny, even though the risk of the natties is possible, because you get rid of all those multiple.
You get rid of the threat tracers for sure.
He is hugging awfully close to that rock. I'm guessing he's going to barrel roll out, or is he going to accept? He's going to accept going over the rock next turn. That is very aggressive.
That's gutsy. That ship's got some moxie.
Yeah, well, I mean, it fits how he's played against me before, too.
Yeah.
So
first attack coming in from the lat, spending the focus.
Yeah.
2 hits. All right. Sunny got what she needs.
And Commander Cody triggers, is that right?
Yes.
Yep.
There's a strain. All right. Next ship. Are we going to be changing targets or going to keep going?
He's probably just checking the options to see if he could safely spend that focus or not.
2 hits and a focus coming in from the first 7B Jedi.
Not going to spend it.
Safe. Even with the strain. And it would have been 5 dice with the obstruction, but -1 because of the strain. Next shot coming in. Should be another 3-die attack. 2 hits. And shrugging this off. Greg's like, but I chose violence.
Yes.
I heard that I would be rewarded. Let's see if he gets it here. Spends the focus for 3, possibly. He's debating holding it because he hasn't been able to push damage through. But he's taking the risk here because it does make that arc a target. And Sunny can spend the focus. And finally, you push through 1 damage. That's going to be a shield onto Sunny Bounder.
That's a lot of shots for 1 shield.
But you know what? You went to the store, you got something.
Yeah.
All right. You may not have gotten cake, but you got a muffin, all right? That's better than nothing.
And now here comes the Mortar of Crows trying to pick away, see what they can do.
Caw-caw. 2. Let's see, who's the target here? Oh, we're going into the red 7B Jedi. 1 shield.
This one? There we go.
Second shot. Coming in. Hit crit looking at that 7B Jedi.
Oh.
That's going to be another shield at least. Maybe 2. Does he spend the focus? He's going to spend the focus, so takes 1 more.
So on red?
Yep.
Yep.
Next shot. Caw-caw. Only 1 result at this time. That's going to be safe. I think we got 4 more ships left to shoot. Here comes Sunny.
I mean, like, yeah, if you can get... Even now, it's guaranteed half damage next turn from red just because he's flying over that rock. So if you wanted to change targets, it's not a
bad idea.
Exactly. I probably would still go into it. Yeah.
So single crit.
But, I mean, you can make the argument not to. Let's see.
Safe. Hawks are up next. Looks like they might be just out.
Yep.
And there you go. So, Matt, I think probably a favorable engagement is probably a phrase you would use.
Yeah.
Who is on the mic? That is Tommy Adams.
Yeah.
Tommy the Kentuckian Adams.
Yeah.
That didn't flow.
Mugga Silver on the Discord if
There you
you see
go.
me posted on there. Another thing I want to mention while we're in planning right now.
Yeah.
That Greg, you see, he had been playing for 2 years, roughly.
Yeah.
Just because he's been busy with work and stuff. And then he showed up to one of our local tournaments, and he won the thing with this list.
Nice.
He went undefeated. He beat me in the final match and knocked me down enough to be in 4th place. He whooped me. He was being way more aggressive than I thought he was going to be. He even told me as such, and I didn't believe him. So, the question is, I guess I'm gonna guess he's still gonna go fast with the Warthog.
Hold on, Tommy. We have to answer the real questions here. How many mats are in the room? We have 6. 6 mats. Matt Craner, Matt Nute, Matthew Carey, Matt Neal, Matt Zymer, and Matthew Corser. That's the ode to mats, Tommy. That'll be on the quiz.
I was trying to think of a pun, but I can't think of one on top of my head right now. Hi, chat. I see people saying hi. Dials and Dice. Yes, I'm going to be at Cherokee Open next week.
Hype.
Yeah.
I suggested it to Mrs. GSP and got a very nice hug and no. One event a month. If there was 2 events a month, they'd have to be like at least a weekend apart.
Epionic, there were 43 tables at the start. 43, yeah. And let's see, 82 people, but we had some of the people that dropped as well.
Yep.
So
there's also like 4 Alexes.
Yep.
Yeah, some of the folks in the Midwest not too creative with their names. It's all right. It's all right. Will GSB be at Gen Con? I'm going to give you a strong probably. We already applied for our press badge. We didn't go last year because there wasn't, wasn't an official X-Wing event.
So you're saying there's a chance for X-Wing at Gen Con?
There's a chance.
Okay, it's in the planning stages. I guess.
We just gotta wait and see.
Well, half of it's also just AMG seeing what's going to happen there.
That's
too.
right.
Yep.
I got Target Lock said enough wife points for an EU tour anytime soon. The next time I go to Europe, I will probably have Mrs. GSP and little GSP in tow.
Might as well. Oh, Sunny Bounder going in for the block.
Oh my goodness. Stressed. What move did he just do? Try to K-turn? He just tried to do a 5K?
I guess so, yeah.
I mean, he wanted, but doesn't those things have a 5 straight?
Yeah, they do. So it had to have been a 5K. He's probably expecting him to hop over top because of how aggressive he's been flying, but it didn't make it. Because it looked like to me it just barely did not make it.
Got it.
But that would have been a great move to get behind there. And the Hawks coming in fast. Yeah, I was saying we're going to corral you. This is looking a bit rough for the Republic to me. We'll see what happens.
One bank to the left. And here we go. He is corralling the birds. He wants one of those Jedi. Now, you got to remember, with the new obstacle rules that are in play right now, if that Jedi clears the obstacle, it will still be able to do an action. It's going to take a damage and roll for a potential another damage. But as long as your ending position is not on top of the obstacle, you will still be able to do an action.
Yep. Release. I think it's release on the chicken nuggets. I would have been upset too if no chicken nuggets. If I didn't get any.
Will got pizza.
Yeah, hey, pizza's not bad either. Oh, he shot over top. Yeah, see, if he made that K-tone, it would have been perfect.
Yep, you're right. You're right.
Especially with how close that was. I think that was a good eyeball to try it. Of course, this is Warthog, so even it. Oh no, Warthog does nothing in this match for his ability because they're all I1s.
Yeah. It's just a name.
It's just the rerolls and Cody. Cody's really good. Oh,
Okay, I think he's ending on the rock.
I think he's gonna.
Little miscalculation.
I think actually he's gonna be okay because it's the finger right there.
Oh, no, I want to see. Okay, so that got passed.
Yeah.
No. Okay, so that one doesn't hit the rock.
Yeah. There you go.
All right, nope, that's fine.
Okay, they
casual.
both fixed it to where they got it. Okay. Fees important because they were both trying to adjust it. So
Yep.
if one just tried to do it without checking, that's a different story. All right. So he's made that. So yeah, he's going over top. So okay.
So guaranteed damage.
Guaranteed
YOLO.
shield's gone. So half.
And we'll roll a die for a potential extra damage. Got it. That is the second time in a row today. These obstacles, man, these asteroids, brutal.
Yes. Yeah, my last game, my generals barely clipped a gas cloud and got one-shotted by my opponent's wedge because she was sitting just barely on it. Yeah. Be careful.
A10 Air Knight, so GSP is not at the Cherokee Open next week? No, I will not be there.
Last I checked, we had like, what, 24 signed up, I think?
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly. So there's a lot of good prizes if you go down there. And hopefully they'll be in time for 2.5 rules. So... So it took a focus. Yeah, that's the best.
Here we go. One hit, two focuses. There you go. Full string after spending. Single evade. We're going to go ahead and take 2 damage on the blue hawk.
Blue design. So shield's gone. And going into blue again, I'm assuming.
Focus fire.
Mm-hmm.
You spend it while you got it.
Yeah, especially since it's yellow. Oh, no, it was red. Red was shooting. Okay. He's going to spin the force for 1. He's going to gamble on that? Guess so. Oh, he shot someone else. For all these hawks, a little tricky to keep them apart there, isn't it? Okay, now he's shooting
range
with
one?
red. Yep.
And you sure it is. 1 hit, 1 focus. And we got a fire convergence. Didn't get anything. Blank to blank. Spending the force. He's staying aggressive for 2. And that means 1 more is going to end up going through. Are we still going into blue? Or are we switching targets? That's a damage now. Half point under the blue Spice Runner. Next one, that's a better roll. 2 hits and a crit coming in, a range 1 shot. So guaranteed critical damage.
So he's not gonna reroll, okay.
And that's gonna be 2 damage, hit crit, and he's gone. Fuel leak there at the end.
What faction I'm most excited for this year? I gotta wait for the points and see. My default's always rebels when I don't know what to do, which is what I did today. Try to go Vader hunting and instead faced beefier rebel lists. Doesn't turn out that well.
Bad times. All right, here we go. March of the Hawks now. One hit, spend focus for 2. Both of those are going through on that red Jedi. I think he just took them out right there. Here's now going to be the target priority switch with the Hawks. I really didn't think Gregory was going to joust this guy.
I was not that surprised. I'm just I've seen him play. He's been very successful doing this locally. So, though I don't think he's faced 7 ships though.
2 hits, no reroll there. That's a blank. We're going to start doing damage into the Arc 170. That's 2 shields down. There's a crit, spend for 2. Going into that Arc 170 again. That's going to be spending a focus, takes a critical damage. Shields are now down on the Arc. 2 more shots left, range 2. 2 on 0.
I feel like if the Jedi had stayed farther on the other side of the rock, they may have had a better chance of splitting the Hawks some more.
Spend for 1. Safe. Let's do it one more time. And that's 2 hits. And both of those are going to be going through on that Arc 170.
So just got enough half for that one too.
That's going to be 72-28, our opening score here, after barely 20 minutes played in this game.
Mm-hmm. Guess now the question is, how can Greg recover from this approach? Can he split them up more? Because I feel like the Hawks up here could just like do a 2 hard away and then rotate to the back.
They sure can.
Yeah, they can go a lot of places. Release for Ryan and William, I think they're really close. In terms of if they went head-to-head, it'd be a close match.
Let's see, I was thinking about the last Gold Squadron showdown. What happened in their matchups? Sure, you guys remember better than we do. I'm usually at those things. I'm all, I play, but I'm also worried about like the production side.
Yeah, split focus on that. Yeah.
I have positive feelings towards that day, but I can't remember details. Now, if you go and go to our YouTube channel, which, by the way, if you're not subscribed on our YouTube channel, help us out there. Know when we drop videos. Right now, we are releasing games from the Las Vegas Open. We had a ton of games then. And, of course, after that, we'll be releasing games for this. Now, you guys are live, which is awesome. But, yeah. Everything, hard turn, focus, rotate. I mean, that's a pretty strong move for sure.
Yeah, I think the top section of Hawks could probably just go 1 straight, maybe a 1 bank with green.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, and like the bottom 2 could go into a blocking position or something. Because that 4K, I think, could be blocked with a 2 hard and a boost, maybe. I don't know if you want to try to do that, though.
I like that.
There's a lot of places they can end up to just
That's gutsy, though. That's gutsy.
Yes. But Greg, I can see Greg doing a 4K here. But if he's expecting it, then he just won't.
Nickel City X-Wing is struggling here a little bit, Tommy. He said, this is tough because hashtag Hawk meta, but also a Greg.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go ahead and dox Nickel City X-Wing. If you guys don't know, Nickel City X-Wing's name is Greg.
Here we go. We got movement now. Sonny setting up a lock on the yellow Jedi. Good move, because the only one who would probably, well, I guess maybe you got 2 guys who could shoot you, but they're going to be far away. So it's a good idea for setup. Right, yeah.
There we go. It begins. Yep. It begins.
Focus, rotate. Maybe a lock rotate, but I'd probably just focus, rotate.
Just focus and see what you get. Mm-hmm. See what you catch in the net. Don't lock yourself in if you don't have to.
Yep.
There it is.
Once you figure out where they want to commit, then you can start locking. Ooh, okay.
He's going turning on the inside. It's going to be. He's going to try a side-to-side method. I don't believe it's going to fit, though.
That was a good attempt.
RD2, my boy Rick in the chat saying, apparently I need to go buy more Hawks. That's right. You don't hawk hard enough.
Oh, they're trying to see if he may. They're both shaking their head over there because they realize they messed up.
The glory of in-person X-Wing.
Yep. I keep bumping the mic. Don't mean to.
Gotta love it. Close enough.
Yeah,
That's
this
fine.
reminded me of that time when there was at Adepticon where this guy was flying, what, 8 Hawks, and he defeated a rack Vado list.
Yeah, sure did.
Pretty epic. Okay, yeah, going in for a block right there.
Shaky pants is shaking hands are part of the experience. Now, for anybody who watched those Gold Squadron showdowns, would you guys be interested in us doing something like that again?
Yes.
Yeah. Man, I got so close. I got so close. The last one. All I had to do was tie it up.
Orpheus, I'm pretty sure the Hawks are the ones who deliver the power converters.
Power converter.
Yeah, that's they're not spice runners. They're power converter runners. Focus, rotate. Yeah, so if the Hawk K-turns, you can shoot them out that way. So that's pretty good. And we got a bump. Hey, at least there's no chance for 50-50 damage.
This is true. Not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Soon.
Yeah. I still think that would have been worth the risk right there, too, if you're going to block something up with that maneuver.
I think so,
that's
too.
what's going to be the trade-off coming up next, is if you want to risk a self-damage to do more damage to your opponent.
All right.
I'm bad at pronouncing usernames. Big. I don't do any clips stuff. Oh, you're talking about the ST. Yeah, I did those clips. If you think of what you're referring to.
Oh, by the way, one of the things that we wanted to start doing here at GSP, which is difficult for us to keep track of because of how long these games are. But if you guys see awesome moments, feel free to clip them, and we're going to start including them into our YouTube Shorts library.
Ooh,
that's
I like
right.
that.
We'll give you guys a little shout-out at the bottom of the screen as well for whoever gets those clips. So
I think I know what the inaugural one should be. That quick draw 5 straight over top of that rock to kill the wedge.
That
should
one.
be your inaugural.
Wow. The disrespect. All right, 5K.
I can't answer that release. I'm sorry. I don't know.
He's a full meme child.
Yes,
full meme
that's
child.
what I was getting at. Yeah. Oh, 5K. That's a good move.
That is aggressive, but
Yeah.
he.
See, the Hawk and the Hawk 170 did the 4K as I expected, and then the 5K I was not actually expecting that, but that makes good sense because now you're behind all those Hawks. So. Accent, it's actually a speech impediment, but thank you.
You got a little Kentucky in your your voice
yeah.
though.
Yeah, but
It's
non-British people think I'm British, and I find that funny, so I take it as a compliment. But
Really?
yes.
I guess I've known you so long, so I can't think about it.
When I was in college, especially all the time, they ask when did I move from Great Britain and stuff, and then people who are all from UK and stuff is like, you don't sound like us. It's like, I know, but everyone here
I'm
thinks
aware. Yeah, there you go.
Everyone.
The purple spice runner takes a shield there.
Oh yes. Oh, there he is. Back to the game.
Next shot here. Oh, nice one. 3 hits.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to regen the force. Yep, so 4. Yeah, don't forget to recover your tokens, guys. It's easy to forget though.
And that's going to be 2 damage going into the Purple Hawk. That's going to be half points.
Mm-hmm. Gordon's always the worst. But he's doing better than me today. So, there we go.
2 hits and a crit. Does he have any mods for this shot? Fire convergence. Does not converge. And with the evade there, that's going to be 2 more damage. I think the Purple Hawk just went pop, pop. Let's get some pops in the chat with a direct hit. These animations aren't working, and I'm getting a little mad.
There's always something has to go wrong.
This computer, it's a little testy. We're going to have some words later when everybody leaves.
Something like an main replacement.
I was joking with Will. I think it knows I was shopping for another computer, so it's like, oh yeah.
No offense taken, Biggs. Oh, big on. I get it a lot. I just find it amusing at this point. All right. Pop.
I'm not going to read that. Computer.
Yes. All right. I've been distracting you. We've missed some shots here.
We got a focus and a crit cleared here. Birdie's trying to do some damage.
Okay, so is there anything that we missed when... Well,
Here we go. Back shots into the Arc 170. Oh, double crits.
If only that was sunny.
Oh, natties at range 3.
Yeah.
Greg gave a full arm pumps there for the natties. Shout out to Bronco 2000 and Crydub for the subs. Thank you so much. We got some more swag to give away here. Unfortunately, the sub counter isn't working, so I'm kind of doing it by feel.
So it's causing more than one problem.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
All right, so do we have all the stuff correct? Chat, did you see if maybe you missed something? It looks like it's all correct.
Mm-hmm. 43 minutes and change left here on the clock. You're watching Gold Squadron Podcast at Family Time Games in Indianapolis. Like barely Indianapolis. I think we're like on the edge, right? Like the very edge of Indianapolis.
I always count if they have the address is so it's Indiana's address. But then what's funny is that where I'm live at, we live closer to one town, but we have the address of the other one. I say that, and I'm the one that lives in a spot that doesn't make sense.
The post office said so.
Exactly.
How many games we're streaming today? We are streaming 5. There's 5 games of Swiss happening today into our graduated cut for tomorrow.
See, the yellow's in a good spot now, I think, to get behind a lot of this. Of course, they can always focus rotate to catch, but you may not be able to start double repositioning and stuff to get out of multiple shots, I think. That Arc 170 has to go straight because that rock's right there.
I mean, I guess
maybe a 2-bank fits. I don't think I would risk that.
To the left?
Yeah, I don't think that's worth that.
No.
I'd probably just go. Well, you can't go one straight because I think that's actually going to clip. If you go straight. Oh no! Wait a minute. Duh. He has the R4P Astromech, so he can go faster to get around that.
That's a great point. Let's go ahead and pull.
I actually
pull that up. So
argued with him about that. Go ahead.
So R4P Astromech. Before you execute a basic maneuver, you may spend a charge. If you do, while you execute that maneuver, reduce its difficulty. So if we go ahead and take a look at the Arc 170 dial, you could do the 3-bank and clear the stress.
And I could see him doing that. Because I actually argued with him about bumping up to the I3 just so that you could have same initiative movement. And he said he's used R4P a lot to help him a lot. And I know that from experience because I've used that for my wolf. But this is a perfect example when the bumping down an initiative to get the upgrade is worth it in this case. Let's see if he does it or not.
His dial is wide open then. That's right. That 3-bank, that's what I'm saying. That 3-bank looks like money.
Yeah, it's already a good dial on its own. And then you put the R4P on there. You can go wherever you want to.
So I got a little bit of old man syndrome here. Got to stretch a little bit.
Oh, I know how that is. Walking on the farm.
All right, so score right now, 72-56. We did see 2 of the Hawks go down already. Green Hawk 2 right. So Veteran Instincts wants to see that 3 bank is on the rock. Oh man, that would be dirty if you get that block out there.
Oh yeah, just
For
do
sure.
like what, a one bank? I think even if the Hawk does a 1 bank or 1 straight and it does it, and then Hawk 170 does a 3 bank, it would still clear the rock, I think. Well, now we got Sunny going. Is that a 2 hard? I think it's a 2 hard.
2 hard towards the top of the board. Probably going to throw it on an evade. No, go and focus.
Well, yeah. Your agility's on enough on the side to where you can justify a focus or an evade for defense.
And we're going to see Matt keep it simple. I mean, his whole deal is that he's got the ability to keep time on target with those rotates. 1 forward focus. Getting a hard turn that looks like a block attempt.
That is a very good maneuver there. And rotating. Rotating to catch the Jedi, unless the Jedi goes fast.
Ship left. Yeah.
Yep. Let's see, that's...
Nerd Dad Dex, thank you for the sub. Coming up on 3 years. We're close.
Number Pink just creeping in.
20-month streak. That's pretty sweet.
All right, so where did he go? He's trying to bank away.
Okay, so he's trying to use that back arc.
I think is he going to hit? I think the angle he made.
Yeah, the angle is the question.
Guess it depends on who he bumps into too. And he used the off 4P to clear that stress.
That's right, because you don't have to fully execute the maneuver for that ability to still trigger.
And now he has his K-tone opened up if he needs to again.
Looks like the latch is going to go ahead and bumper car.
That does look like a good position to do a 4K again, because the Hawks can't stop you next turn if you wanted to do it. Guess the question is, does that actually clear? It may not. So he just bumps. Yep, just creeps forward and bumps.
Those plastic colored arcs are part of my streaming kit released. I just forgot it for LVO.
They're very nice to have. I like them.
Can you tell who the arc bumped? No.
I think it's green. One of those scooting it along, it looked like it was green who bumped into.
And we begin. Oh, that one's a little bit. It's like the dice box is shifted just a bit.
It happens. I like that you can adjust it.
It's at a little bit of an angle too, so
Yep.
it's a little bit weird right now.
I'm assuming there was no damage done on that attack, based on the greens.
Safe.
Vado, yes. Today and tomorrow are games.
Yeah, we have the top cut tomorrow.
All the 4-1s and 5-0s. Is that a range 2? That looks like it's just barely a range 2.
Yep. So here we go. This is going to be going at the Green Hawk. Two hits. And spend for 1.
And see, that was on green. So
First shield there.
Okay, click the thing. There we go.
Single crit. That's the ARC 170, right?
Yeah, it would have to been into
Fire
blue.
Convergence, double crit.
Is that 2 crits into?
Double shields into white, the one on the way to the bottom.
Yes, the Jedi should be unstressed. We'll wait until after shooting, because they could have just forgotten to move it. I think they did scoot it away, though. Just didn't take it off the table.
Here come the Hawks. First shot, range 1, single hit. Squiggle.
When you get a big beefy ship just rolling evades, that's really good.
Shots are going into the arc. This is green. 1 hit. Takes the damage on the arc. That's a shield.
That would have been on the Warthog then.
Yep. Sorry, I said arc.
Yep.
I'm looking at the right ship, and I said the wrong one. The Lat, yes. And trail mix. This is pink. Rolling 2 agility.
That's another damage onto the ARC 170.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's what the rock is there.
Yep.
That's why. I was like, why is there 2 agility?
It got me too.
Yep. 2 hits. And I think both of those are going through on the arc. It has taken 5 hull damage so far. It leaves it down to 1, right?
1 life to live. But when you're shooting first, that's okay. You're getting 1 more shot off. Just make sure it's a good one.
Make it worth it.
Yep.
With my dying breath.
Or, because you have R4P, you can just do a white 4 straight.
True that. True that.
I would be tempted to do that. Just say, I'm going to bug out here and just take my butt shots when I can.
Zoomy, zoomy.
Yep. Oh,
I
actually,
like it.
a 3 bank may be better. Maybe. Put a...
The 3 bank to the left.
Yeah. Because there's only 1 Hawk could possibly get in your way, and that'd be the blue one. Oh, sorry, the white one. But he's stressed, so he may want to go fast anyway.
Yep. I mean, he's got the 3 bank. He knows.
Yeah. This is a case of where it would have been good to have the I3, because then you could have got the Warthog out.
Yes. Yeah.
It's trade-offs all the time, but that's what you do when you list build. You got to make trade-offs and see which one's going to pay out in the end.
And this is a strong question here. Dion, do you think arcs are a crutch or a staple in Republic lists? They show up a ton. Well, so the funny thing is, you have an opinion right away.
Yes, I fly Republic a lot, and I would say having at least 1 or 2 is pretty good in a list. You don't always need them, so I wouldn't call it a crutch or a staple. It's just if you need something beefy, just to say, hey, I'm here, you got to deal with me. That's the best choice. I would even take them over personally against a Jedi, unless you need the AC beef.
Right.
If you just need something to be a big body in the way, they were excellent at that. So, I personally prefer putting Wolf anytime I want an ARC 170, just because free rerolls is really good. If you just have him being a solo body, basically.
I like it. I mean, yeah.
So, what's your thoughts on it?
I mean, it's one of those for me. It's like, are you flying? I normally don't recommend if you need a generic in your squad, right? If you need a generic in your squad, I think a single ARC 170, if you can afford it, is better than a single V-Wing or a single Torrent.
Yeah.
Right? So if you can afford it, you go for it. It's the best of the generics available. And the named pilots, while Wolf specifically has a great ability, he's usually not better than a Jedi.
True.
So,
but
for the point cost.
Yeah, well, the mixed list that I do, I have the Jedi in there as well. So I'm going to take the damage while they do the flanking. So if you need something to do that, then they're perfect for that.
And it actually gives them a 3-dice gun versus most of their stuff.
Native, yep.
I really want when this. I'm assuming that the Republic Z95 will come out at some point.
Yeah, it's been spoiled.
All right.
I love Z95s in all forms, so I'm very looking forward to.
Is there a chance that it's a 3-dice gun? It's supposed to be a beefier Z95, like canonically.
It's supposed to be, like, it's supposed to carry more armaments,
right?
But not have big old native guns. It's supposed to be like, if anything, I think it's going to have more health. But I don't think it's have more offense.
More health?
Because it has giant wings on the thing.
True.
So it'd probably be like a 3-2.
Okay.
And I think it canonically can carry missiles and torpedoes.
Okay.
So
it's about the slots.
Yes, and the more health just because it's a bigger body. Like its wingspan is almost the same size as an AWK 170. But I think it's still going to be a small base.
I agree.
3-die bullseye? Maybe. I don't know if they're going to do that, though. Honestly.
I want it.
I want it, too, but I'm biased because I love Z's. I'm going to get 6 of them, and I already have Scum Z95s painted up as Power Rangers.
Nice.
And I'm going to do the same thing with these guys. I'm going to get 6 of them, and wherever there's red, I'm going to put the other Power Ranger collar on there.
I like it.
I'm going to go to town with it. Oh, XPOV. Clone Z95s probably have proton torpedoes, supposedly. So they probably will be able to carry at least torpedoes there. All right. Okay, the AWK 170 did a 4K. Like I guessed. I know his playstyle, but a bit too well with this.
All right.
Had a little bit of a bump right there, but they fixed it. He's going in to try to get green with the yellow Jedi. Is he just going to stay put? I'd say so, yeah, because he has... I keep getting the fire convergence. I keep getting mixed up who needs to be in whose ARC.
It's the lat has to have the target in the arc.
Okay, the target. Okay.
Yeah.
I
think the thematic idea is like the lat is like shooting at the same ship.
It's doing the cover fire. Well, that's what it is. Fire convergence. Yeah. It's just you're keeping them distracted so you can shoot them better. There we go.
3 hits.
That was a native 3 as well. Natties.
Natties,
baby.
Natties
on natties. And that was a damage on
green.
On green. So shields down on green. We're all of them, like 2 of them.
Oh, big money here. Spending there for 4. That Jedi looking aggressive and is going to get double crits through.
Another set of natties. And who's this on?
We got a panicked pilot.
That's on green.
Yep, and a damaged sensor array.
Yep. There you go.
And yeah, both of those are on green.
Yeah. And you still have 2. You have 2 other ships that are like 1 away from half. Sunny and
single
white.
Crit. Reroll, hit crit. Natties to save them.
I mean, that's the trend so far.
Just do it again. Oh, saddies. Saddies. So I think with that.
Pretty sure that's green.
Yep. That's a structural damage on the way out.
Dang, and with that, Greg has just crept ahead by 12 points. Yeah.
Where are you sitting at, Alex? 1-2 for Alex Smittle. That's right. That's just bounce, baby, bounce.
Yeah, so, man, Greg's aggressiveness is starting to pay off now. Yep.
72-84. Trail mix, spend for 2. Hawks on parade.
And that was a crit, but got flipped over with the defense roll. They realized they had the wrong Oh, no, that was Thread Tracers.
That was Thread Tracers.
So it didn't matter there. Okay, so now we're going to get lit up. So we know that pink and yellow have shots on the Arc 170 then.
Oh, hit crit. There you go. Just natty. Get the crits and then just natty out.
Oh, we got lights.
That's better. Thank you.
I walked in and I'm like, oh, we never turned the lights on.
That's a lot better, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Turns out all the lights were not on in the store. Just about half of them.
I was getting used to it.
The ambiance. One hit and a focus.
Yeah, re-rolled into that, I believe.
And I don't think it has any tokens. I think that might be it for the arc. There it is.
Yep. Dang, and that you just when you had the lead, and then now you lose it by 10 now. But still, that is still close. The Jedi has a lot of work to do.
So Matt's ahead now, 94 to 84. 10-point differential.
But it's also 4 bodies versus 2 heal.
Yeah, so that's the problem. You probably, if you're the Hawks, you try to swarm on the lat next?
I seem like maybe. Pink's kind of a little close to that rock, so probably move white out of the way and then like one bank or something. But the Jedi really is going to have to try to pull his weight more now. Because it's going to be easy to just get on top of Warthog right now. It's going to get boxed in real soon.
This ship is going in this direction, right? It's going that way, to the right?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going that way, that way, that way.
Yeah. He's probably going to do it too hard with yellow, I would assume. I don't know. I wouldn't do a 0 stop just because he could just get pounced on by the yellow Jedi.
Mm-hmm. All right. Shifty McChips, was there any interesting Clone Z95 pilots in any of the shows? I'm sure if you deep dive into some Wikipedia, you would see some names. I don't remember any specific story arcs that focused on Z95 pilots. They were just kind of around.
That's what I remember I was watching it as well. No, any I don't think any of them flew a Z95.
I wonder if Sabine did. That's a joke, by the way. Any new players, it's a joke. It's a joke.
From Star Wars Visions, what's the character's name? She flew a Z95. And at the very end of it.
I haven't seen all the episodes.
Okay. That was my favorite of them. But at the very end, she flew away in a Z95. It had no other point in the show. She just was flying it.
That was her getaway ship?
No, just her main transportation.
Okay.
It didn't do anything in the show. And I was like, I want her as a pilot. I'm sure you guys remember her name. I think it's just one letter.
Somebody let us know. Character that flew a Z95 in Star Wars Visions.
I mean, did yellow actually stop?
And
I think yellow stopped.
Oh. Okay. Well, I think the issue is that it's on the way out, right? That's one of the issues it has right now. If it wants a shot, that's it. That's its only option.
Yeah, it could have done it too hard and rotate as well. Ooh, Wolfpack flew a Z95 is what Nichols says.
Mm-hmm. Warthog, Killer, Hawk.
Oh, so we may see some of the lap pilots in the Z's.
Yeah,
if that's the case. Oh, imagine a Warthog on a Z95 and you get more bodies.
Oh, no. Like you don't have to pay the lat tax to get that ability.
You just get a whole nother ship
That
because
seems
it's going to
pretty
be
strong.
cheap. Well, assuming.
I'm the Nash Wind Rider now.
She's called F. Oh, the character's name was just F. Okay.
Thank you for the info.
Yes. That'd be a funny name on there. Just say F. F's in the chat. For
Yeah,
F.
I was just thinking the same thing. Get a picture of the character, make it an emote.
Yeah, well, that was probably her code name then, I guess. Because it is spoilers of what she does, so I'll just leave it at that for you. I would go and watch it. That was my favorite of them.
Yeah.
Was that episode?
It's one of those things where, like, I didn't set aside time to watch it, so I watch whenever I have random time, which is very rare.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I'll pull it up. I think the last episode I watched was the one with the
Village
lightsabers.
Bride. Yes, go and watch Village Bride. The one with the band. Well, maybe you would like the band one. I did not enjoy the band one. It felt way out of place to me. All right, someone just whiffed out pretty bad on defense.
It was Sunny. Sunny got the squiggle.
Yeah.
But because there was only one hit in there. All right. And now quadruple focus whiff. Fire convergence to try to get something here. And a single hit. Let's see if Sunny can do something. And that's going to be 1 damage. It's going to be half points on Sunny Bonder.
An all focus result is a screwed. I can never say the word right. Yeah. It can be saddies or natties, depending on if you got focus or not.
That's right. All right, Mats are back. 1 hit.
Sunny D, yes.
Are going to move a ship out of the way so we can measure, probably range to the Jedi Knight.
He's checking the.
All right.
Checking for obstruction, I'm assuming. Oh, yes, that's right.
Hit crit coming in from Matt. And that looks like a single squiggle. We're going to lose that first shield on the yellow Jedi.
Yep. And as Air Knight pointed out, Greg's back in the lead again, just barely. Natties on natties. There's been a lot of natties this game. And natties again. Wow. No natties. That's
Hit crit crit.
So shield. There's a lot of trades going on here.
All right, can you hold on the fort for a minute?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're stuck with me now. So now, we gotta see what's gonna happen here. I'm guessing now Yellow's mostly just gonna do a 1 bank, maybe rotate. I think the yellow Jedi could probably easily go right where the white hawk is and then figure it out from there. Because unless Sunny Bounder turns in that way, he can probably be able to get out of most shots. No, Nickel, I'm not going to start a hot button. I don't want to chat on fire when he gets back. No, thank you. Sunny's probably going to turn in to the top of the board just to try to follow yellow Jedi. 2 1 or 2 bank from Warthog can probably try to catch some stuff, I'd say. Looks like they're getting ready to move. Pink's going fast based off of mocking. Probably just going to focus here. Yep, focus, rotate. X-Pop, I'm not going to touch any of his stuff. Knowing me, mess something up. Yeah, 1 bank from yellow. White's doing a 1 straight. Yep. Receive Sunny tones in or not. Yep. Going to get right in the way. Jedi might actually not mind getting bumped here, because it keeps him back. Yeah, 2 bank from the Warthog. My favorite ship to fly. Anakin, maybe? In the Naboo? Especially for Republic. He's always been in my lists since it came out for Republic. Yeah, okay, Yellow Jedi is trying to get in right where White was at, as I suspected. He rotated so that the White Hawk would be in his Aux so he could trigger Fire Convergence. It's based off who you're trying to shoot, not the ship that it's shooting. For First Order, I like to fly Kylo, especially with extreme maneuvers on him at this point. It's pretty good. And for Rebels, it's AP5. I always try to have AP5. And now I'm missing shots here. Alright, that's the Yellow Jedi shooting using rerolls from Warthog. And use the Force, yep, so 3 and a crit. And a blank out. Let's see, who is that? That was on White. Okay, so White is gone, right? Yes, White is gone. Yep. Yeah, I don't know why he rolled 1. Oh, yes, thank you, Epionic. There's a Cody strain. Alright, so 2 hits from Sunny. And so Yellow takes a shield. I'm sorry, takes a damage. Hit crit. And spin the focus and safe. Man, a 9-point lead for Greg right now. Greg's being very aggressive, but it's starting to pay off, but it's still a close match right now. With only 11 minutes on the clock. Sunny's in a blocking position again on Yellow Jedi. Didn't work out this time, maybe it'll work this round. But Pink is kind of out of the fight right now. And Yellow could just go 1 straight maybe. Try to keep his arc wide, maybe go a bit faster. Warthog can just do a 3 bank and do something. It's just, I don't think he can put enough damage into Warthog at this point, maybe. But it's going to be hard to focus fire or anything. The Jedi Knight should probably just try to be elusive, maybe? Because if you lose the Jedi, you just lose the match at that point, probably. Especially for how close the game is right now. I don't know if I would sloop the Jedi. I'll just try to keep pressure on yellow. Yellow on yellow Jedi on yellow Hawk.
All right. What happened while I was gone?
9-point lead.
9-point lead for Gregory.
Yeah.
Gregory, I only choose violence, McFall.
Yeah, and it's working out again.
Working out. It seems like what's going to hurt him in this matchup, or what's hurting Matt right now, is he had those 2 Hawks that are heading away, right?
Mm-hmm.
The yellow and the pink one, so they're not able to contribute to the fight. And now you have just the lat, and you have the lat and a whole Jedi Knight versus just Sonny Bounder.
Yeah, I was saying, at this point, Sonny's the only one who can really keep any decent pressure right now because the Jedi can just focus on the yellow Hawk, and Warhawk can just kind of just get in the way.
Tommy's looking like someone's trying to get you in trouble.
Yeah.
No, Tommy wouldn't do any giveaways without asking me.
If I would have done giveaways, it'd been from my personal collection, not his.
All right.
Yeah, I think if Greg decides to actually be careful, he can maybe actually keep his lead.
Yeah,
I feel like he's really close to losing it still.
All right. Yeah, I kind of want to see Matt start using some of the boosts. He's got to reposition
Yeah.
some of those ships.
Or he could have used some jams this match too, I think. But then it's also hard to tell who's. You got some free rerolls and mods, but even with Jedi and stuff, it's still good to do jams just to reduce some of the
amount of tokens. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. It's not as good, but he did sloop. Epionic called it, and yeah, you're right, Daniel. But I wouldn't have done it.
So the Jedi ends up slooping. He's gonna have a nice, probably a range 2 shot into Sonny Bounder.
This is where Sonny Bounder rolls 3 blanks and adds the blank.
Just double down on the sadness, eh?
2, and I think that's another blank down there. Maybe it's an eyeball.
It's a hit. 3 hits and double squiggles.
Oh.
Takes 1 damage on Sonny. Still alive.
1 life to live. That Jedi's living dangerous with no tokens for defense. Did you fix that once already?
Nope. I mean, I did, but it's
yeah. Checking the dice hard would do it. Nothing there. Oh, sorry, 1 hit and safe. Okay. 6 minutes on the clock, still a 9-point difference. And
6 minutes left on the stream. 6 minutes.
all right.
And now they are very split up now.
Yep.
For the scum. So.
Well, the question is, as always, when I see these type of situations, like, how aware are you of the points?
With how close it is, I think it's very easy for both of them to think that they're losing.
Right. It's true. It's very true. It's like, I'm losing. No, I'm losing.
Exactly. I've been in there multiple situations. It can be deceiving just to see bodies on the table and you think that you have the lead off of that. I think now the Jedi just goes after Sonny and Warthog just keeps it easy because there's like
you have Warthog out there to help the Jedi with some fire convergence.
You have 2, maybe 3 rounds left. Okay, we got it going. So you can play keep away against these other 2 Hawks fairly well now. The Warthog just has to be careful to not get plink damage from these guys and get halved off.
Because I mean, still, it has what?
Keep bumping
It
this.
still has a shield.
Yeah. Let's see. It needs 5 damage on that. So you need to get 3 cards in there. That is actually possible to happen.
And there we go. We got the hop over. And there you go. The Jedi ends up hitting a little tactical bump there. You're still going to have what I think is going to be a range 1 shot from the yellow Jedi Knight to Sunny Bounder. There at the top of your screen.
Did Sunny do a self bump to stay put? Oh, she's probably trying to block the Warthog, I guess.
May have been trying to the 5 straight. Maybe is what was being thought of, like a fast maneuver to hop over everything.
Oh yeah, especially if you thought you could block.
Oh, well, he hit crit coming in from Gregory and McFall, and that means Sunny Bounder is gone.
Nope.
Pop, pop.
We didn't see her ability trigger at all.
It's almost like you can't rely on it or something. 119 to 144. This is where the chat riots, right?
Yeah.
They love themselves some Sunny Bounder.
I wish I flew her in First Edition when she got the Predator, basically. That cannon that allowed you to reroll 1 die.
I forgot about
that. Cannon. Oh, 2 hits?
2 hits.
1 life to live.
That Jedi's left on 1.
Boogie woogie out of there.
This is close. 119, 144.
And 3 minutes. I think at the pace they're going now, they're going to have 2 rounds here. And that could be enough to get Warthog. Unfortunately, I think Jedi just needs to bug out and just let Warthog be. I don't think he's going to do that, though. He's going to try to get half on that spice that on pink, I think, is what he's going to try to do. Because he could do like a 102 hard and barrel roll.
Oh, Nick Sperry reporting in 3-0.
Go, Nick.
Looking Chicago strong. If he kills the Jedi Knight and nothing else, we get a final salvo.
Ooh. He should peace out, but I don't know if he will.
That would be a 2-on or 4-on-2 final salvo. The Hawk meta isn't there yet. Listen, the game's not over.
No.
There's a chance. Pink Hawk coming in. Has a side arc opened up to fire at that Jedi.
Let's see if he decides to actually peace out or not.
That moment where you're like, I need a barrel roll on my Hawk. And
see, he
one-hearted in. He's coming for it.
Yeah.
This is dangerous, though, man.
Yeah, I saw it. See, he's turning in.
Fire converge.
He's like, we're going to kill Pink, so you don't get.
Focus all your fire on that birdie. Here we go. Focus for the arc. Here we go. Jedi Knight starts it up. Oh, no, it's going to go from the lat first. Is that range 1? Two hits, 2 planks. Shields down on the Pink Hawk.
Saddies into natties. I mean, sorry. It's natties into saddies, yeah.
Whiffs on the second attack. You got fire convergence. Do it again. This is from the Knight. You got 2 hits.
That's a good way to do it.
Well, spend that. Spend it. Spend it. You don't gonna get half. You can't take half. No.
Take half.
Matt, no.
Well, the thing is, if he kills the Knight, does that still give him more points on the trade-off?
No, it doesn't. He needed to kill the Jedi Knight to get the final salvo chance. No.
He's gambling that he's going to kill the Jedi Knight and then get half on the next round, but he's not going to have time because time's called now.
Oh, I guess he would have been. He was already halved.
So did I miss one?
So we missed one.
Okay. Thank you, chat. Mr. Rocker Crocker.
Sad.
I missed it.
All right, and with that, that's time in the round. Was it time before these dials or after the dials?
No, the time was already while there was shooting, so it's time now.
Yeah. Hey, we're off to a great start.
How do you want to say it?
Greg and Matt.
Greg.
That's it. Okay. You got 158 to 119. 158 to 119. And with that, congratulations to Gregory McFall.
Yeah.
For that performance.
Oh, they're not done shooting yet.
No, yeah, they weren't done. They were just trying to dig, see what the points were.
Yep, makes sense.
Yeah, taking half on the Hawk, killer. Oh, there's the 2 hits he needed. Needed those earlier.
And I see paint on that one. Yep. Good game.
Good game.
His
indeed.
Aggressiveness paid off, but barely.
Yes. Thank you to ISO, Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, Lancer, Fallen, Row 6, 626, Chief, and J List, our Grand Admiral patrons. And all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members, thank you for your support. Gold Squadron out.